Welcome back, welcome back. So today, I'm going to tell you all about the gala I went to in Washington, D.C. for the National Inventors Hall of Fame induction, which I think I mentioned that the jogbra and the three creators, myself, Lisa, and Polly, we were of 22 inventors that are honored in this way to be in the National Inventors Hall of Fame. And that Hall of Fame is sponsored by the US Patent Office. So how you get elected or even considered for this National Hall of Fame is that your product or service has to have a US patent and that your product has to change the world. So that's pretty cool that this committee that always awards scientists this inventor of the award would consider this product very in the everyday lives of women, whether they're grocery shopping or or in a boardroom, all wearing bras of their choice, many of them sports bras, as well as when they go to the gym and walk in the park, just athleisure. So I think the Inventors Hall of Fame looked at trends, and it has been acknowledged by others that this jogbra was sort of an iconic product for this whole category called athleisure, which means lycra, cotton, nylon, sort of the comfy way that we women can dress. Okay, so I'm going to put you in the mood. We go to Washington, D.C. My lovely husband, who has to wear a tuxedo, by the way, rented tuxedo. Okay, good. We didn't even get married in a tuxedo, but okay. Many outfits I had to create in order to participate in 2 days of back-to-back stuff. So we go into Washington with that energetic field of celebration, honoring, acknowledgement of important inventions and services that have helped our civilization. So that in itself was, kind of metaverse. It was different. It was the first time I entered with my husband in post-COVID stuff. It was a lot of stuff. So we were whisked around. And what I decided as a OBS, Old Butterfly Sultana, is that people were making a lot of fuss about us inventors. And I said, okay, I'm along for the ride. I'm going to smile and I'm going to represent the women of my era, the boomers, and their children and grandchildren, all women who know that exercise, well-being, self-care, all that contributes to our well-being and therefore the contributions that we can make to society. So, Washington, D.C., Intercontinental Hotel. We go to this place called the Anthem, which is a big hall. And by the way, there was a star who was scheduled for that place the day before us, and her name was Olivia Rodrigo, a big, star, Grammy, young, 24-year-old. And there were people lined up in that area, miles. And I said, what is Washington, D.C. doing with their homeless, that they're living on the dock, near the river and all that? So it was these young people in line for Olivia Rodrigo. So that was interesting. So then we did our little thing, and I want to tell you about these organizations and what they do. I knew nothing. So the U.S. Patent Office supports this Inventors Hall of Fame. I said you had to have a patent, your product had to change the world, and that was it. So we were one of 22. We were originally inducted in 2020, but it was COVID. So we had like 3 years to say, oh my God, how am I gonna dress? When I have to go across the stage, it was a big deal. It was a big gala, like you would do in the old days for I don't know what, like an amplified annual meeting of the Chamber of Commerce. Let's put it that way. And so all these people came in, they brought us in with their families, and they made us feel really important, and they made us think about what does invention mean and how can we teach that, and how can we teach our children. And what I learned about the Inventors Hall of Fame nonprofit group is that they're in 50,000 schools where they have a module that they teach children about invention, and they show clips of when they interviewed us, the inventors, about how we thought about things and what we saw. So the educational aspect of going in and teaching about invention, that's about STEM, all the scientists, but it's about art, it's about conviction, determination, seeing everything as just something to learn about and move on to the next. And so it was quite an honor to be with those people, and in a very formal way across the stage. We gave an acceptance speech. So Lisa, my partner, who we stayed together 12 years and got from design to production to marketing to delivery to creating a business for 12 years. Lisa says in the catalog, being an entrepreneur is about being in love with and passionate about your work. You cannot grow an enterprise unless you are willing to evolve your business. There you go. That's Lisa. Hinda Miller, that's me. We were 3 women who came together because we felt very strongly about the value of this product. We got it. We embodied it. It was very, very real for us. Quote from Hinda Miller, and now Polly Smith. Everything must start somewhere. It's important to have confidence in yourself throughout the creative process because that confidence helps you make anything you want. And she's a woman who won 8 Emmys for the costume design of the Muppets. So she was in our little triangle of creation. And then she said, sorry, I'm not doing jogbra. I'm going to become a famous costume designer. And she did. And then Lisa and I, by women, for women, determined to give our sisters a good sports bra. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to read you this acceptance speech because I tried to make it light and fun. And it was light and fun. It was fun. Okay, so I said, when they said Hinda Miller, good evening. Some say that the invention of the jogbra is as important as the invention of fire and the wheel. Ha ha ha. We accept this honor on behalf of all female entrepreneurs, past, present, and future, of diverse colors and cultures, whose inventions are helping to make the world a better place. We rise with the women of Ukraine and emulate their strength and their courage. Thank you. So lastly, I want to show you the medal. Okay, here's the medal. It's a big medal. And on it is Abraham Lincoln, who had 100 patents. I did not know. And of course, Edison. So it says, the patent system added the fuel of interest to the fire of genius. Yay for America. Okay, and I'm going to read you something just before we end about the gala. Oh, and before we end, I'm wearing my shiny jacket that I wore for the gala. And because we are women of OBS, I want you to know that our key color is this magenta, the strength of the warrior, the white and the pink, the light and the heart and the magenta of OBS warrior. So I really wore this. Okay, so I want to read you something I did not know. Did you know that in our Constitution, patent protection is part of the rights that are given to people that live under the U.S. Constitution. And I'm going to read it. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8 of the United States Constitution grants Congress the enumerated power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for a limited time to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries. Pretty cool. And I have to tell you, as a beginning business person, people said, oh, you have to get a patent, you have to get a patent. And in fact, we did get a patent for the jogbra. The jogbra has a US patent for utility, which means it's the first one. Our patent was the first bra for women runners, and then a design patent. And then early on in our business, Nike Canada copied our product, and our lawyers sent a letter, said cease and desist, patent number blah, 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 and thank God they didn't do it, because what's a little company going to do for a big company, Nike? And we're not going to spend our money on lawsuits. Anyway, the patent office does good work. And by the way, for our OBS, I want to find the pin. For the OBS logo, we're applying for a service mark, which means that Old Sultana butterflies, if you're part of the tribe, we do service. And to explain that to my friend Roger Browdy, who was our first jogbra patent lawyer, I said that Old Butterfly Sultanas do service for their families, for themselves, in their communities. They create jobs, they sit on boards, they run institutions, they work. We are a service tribe. We serve ourselves and we serve others.